Yeah, so that was a bit of an unfortunate start to the stream. So as you can probably tell, I went through all of my standard tests before I started, and everything seemed to be working fine. Well, in fact, everything was working fine. And then I clicked over to go to the in-game capture view, and suddenly there was no audio on the coming from the main gaming computer. So I don't know why it managed to. I don't know why it broke like that. Thank you both. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Tristan. Good. So it looks like things are now functional, and maybe I can actually get this stream underway. So yes, once again, sorry about that. I don't know what went wrong, but I'm going to blame Windows because it's that computer that was having the issues. So. Right, where were we last week? So last week we went out, we took out the hunter, so I'm very pleased with that. That's one of the three chosen down, and we've got this nice. And looking at the roster here, absolutely everybody is up, healthy, not even tired. And even looking down the will scores, everyone seems to be not quite everyone. We've got a couple of slightly tired people, but basically everyone is certainly ready to go on another mission, except for the two who are off on a covert action. So yeah, we're in a really good position here. What's this asking for? Okay, so Zucker and Ed have reached level 2 bond. That's good. Let's just chuck them straight in the training center because no, not that button. This button. In fact, there's a couple of level ups to do. So let's send in those two because I want to try out the new shiny hunter weapons on the next outing. So we'll put them in there. So they'll be out of action for 3 days while they go in and become even better friends. And we can get them then up to level 2, which is where you get the spotter and stand by me, which, to be honest, not that wonderful. I don't seem to use them very much because they don't. Occasionally, it just sort of happens, but I don't tend to use these very much in general. But it's a stepping stone to level 3, which is really useful because that gets you a second share move thing. Hello, Johan. Welcome. Yes, we are indeed, and I'm sticking you in with Eds to become level 2 friends. Right, so we'll do that, and we've got research happening. We've got so I think we're probably ready to just carry on scanning. And I believe last time, yes, I was after some intel down here because I want to try and expand my influence across the world because there's lots of places that we don't have contact with yet. And so therefore, when the aliens put in a facility there, like they've done down here in New Australia, okay, it's only a 1-pip facility, but we can't go there and deal with it because we don't have coverage of that area. Same with up here in the New Arctic. There is another alien facility up here. We can't even make contact with that because we have to go via Northwest America. I'd also quite like to get Bomb Squad. Greater Resolve. I don't particularly care about that one. We've already got we've got that one because that was a great thing to get. Double Agent. I wouldn't say no, but it's not a high priority. And then over here, yes, it's Bomb Squad again because I've just panned around the entire world. And you've got the instant making contact as well. So we're going to absolutely rip through intel when we start doing that. So anyway, over here, let's spend some. Oh yes, of course. We stopped the stream last time because there was a mission available. So yes, we need to go after this. We need to go out here and go and take on the aliens here where they're attacking one of our bases. Sorry, one of the Resistance's bases. So they're attacking over there. We got an Andromedan, Spectre, Chrysalid, Berserker, and Mutons. So there's going to be a lot of health points over there. So we're going to need to do a lot of shooting to beat them all up. So yes, we are definitely going to be going for this one. And I would like to take So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be our first opportunity to use the. What do we call it? The hunter's weapon. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. We've got Bagel and we've got we've got Mark along. So if we edit Mark, we want to say let's go in here. So instead of the Shadow Keeper, okay, maybe we have to research them before we can use them. Maybe he's just going to carry on using this power, the Shadow Keeper then. That's a shame. I thought we were going to be able to just start using the hunter's weapon straight away, but I guess they need a little bit of research. Let's make sure that's the case over here as well. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's a shame. I guess we won't get to play with the new toys just yet, but those can be the next things we research. Yep, we're taking you on this mission, Mark. You can hopefully do lots and lots of shooting and lots of damage. So we've got Bagel. It looks like Bagel's in the spider armor, spider suit, which is good because that'll get him up high up. Then we've got a mimic beacon on Mango. Sorry, that's very worthwhile because she's going to be up front as a ranger, and therefore being able to drop a mimic beacon in when we all panic is going to be useful. Similarly with Pete, he's going to be up front as well, so we'll give him the Skulljack. Because again, very, very useful. Is there anything we can get better than? The question is, who do we want to give the blue screen rounds to? And I think Cheese Wheel is going to get the blue screens. Where do I give you? Okay. Oh, I see. That's always a grenade. So this one, we'll give you the blue screen. Yeah, we're going up against Andromedan. Actually, there aren't many robotic enemies on this mission, are there? Maybe we won't give a blue screen. Let's give a frost bomb instead, because she can lob that out as a grenade. And just completely disable an enemy. And she's got the rocket launcher as well for extra damage. That's a fair point, actually. Yes, I should reconsider about Pete because and think about the bonds here for yeah, because you're right. We've got the bonded pair here with Mark and Bagel. We've got and we've got the other bonded pair here with Cheese Wheel and Mango. So that's, yeah. Let's have a look and see who. No, Let's remove Pete and let's have a look at the bonds. That's an excellent point. I should always think about that. So Pete is bonded with Lobster, so we've already got Mark and Bagel, so we don't want to send them out ideally because that'd be just too many snipers. So who was it? It was Mango and Cheese Wheel and Persistent and. And Beth. Yeah, okay, let's send Beth on this one because it is always useful having a Reaper for scouting purposes. So that seems pretty good. We've got our medic. We've got Mark needs another toy. Sure, we'll give him blue screen rounds because I haven't really got anything else to give him. And the other alternative would be to give Cheese Wheel both grenades. No. Normal grenades and give Mark the frost bomb. I have indeed lost the Skulljack. That's a good point. Who would I give the Skulljack to? We'll have to make utility items available first. I think let's give the Skulljack to Mark instead, because he as a gunslinger he's going to tend to be up front, and I think that's everything. These are people I've used fairly recently. We've got the magnetic support cannon there. We've got the anti-materiel rifle there. Those are the good ones. We've got a bolt caster here for Mango. That's going to do a lot of damage, but it's going to give. Actually, no. I decided last time. I decided the bolt caster was a bad idea because we haven't upgraded it yet as far. So if we look at the bolt caster does 10 to 12 damage, but only has a clip size of 1. If we replace that with a plasma, actually no, it does still do more damage. Says I. I'm unsure because in theory we want to start using the shotgunny type things, but all right, let's leave her with the bolt caster. So she's going to be a bit of a one-hit wonder, but she's got the ironic axe as well, so she can that'll make it a reasonable backup and also other things to play with as well. So let's stick with the bolt caster and see how she gets on with it. Otherwise, yeah, we've got plasma rifle there. That's fine. Gauss rifle, we don't really care. Mark shouldn't be using that one. He's got the other gun instead. Right, I think we're good. Let's just go rather than faffing around anymore because the resistance are getting slaughtered while we're here busy talking about what toys we want to take with us. So off we go. Zoom. Sky Ranger deployed. Squad green to deploy. And this is Operation Sweaty Sentinel. Lovely. Makes a change from all the ones I'm uploading as videos at the moment, which are just called Bone something or other. Bone King, I think, is the... yes, Bone King came out for supporters earlier today, so if you are a supporter, you can watch that one. If you're not, then you can watch it next week, because it'll come out then. I'm going to turn the light on early, because it's getting into close to winter now, so I need to fall over as I'm trying to get back into my chair. Need to have the light on a little bit earlier. There we go. Right, so we need to go in, save the resistance, and defeat the enemy. That sounds fairly standard. Let's go in, and yes, indeed, bagel up and roll out. It's a place called Liberty Valley. That sound. I'm still not quite sure why Bagel is wearing such a revealing top, but never mind. I don't seem to be able to do anything about it. Right, so we are going to have the assassin to deal with, which is going to be fun. However, fortunately, we also have Beth, who's quite good as an assassin counter, for a couple of reasons. Yeah, okay, we've got all these people to save, and there's some resistant soldiers as well. They can sometimes be quite useful. Hey, Persistent, welcome! Long time no see on the stream. Good to see you here. Right, so we're starting in concealment. Excellent. And I think, did we bring you... Yes, we did bring you on this mission as well. Excellent. So yes, you are indeed here. So... let's see. We want to, yeah. First things first. Let's do a quick scout with the. Give me the Reaper. There we go. Let's send Beth up to look for trouble or more further trouble. I think, given that we're on an edge of the corner of the map here, and there's some civilians just up here. Let's go and see if we can be big damn heroes and go up and try and rescue some of these civilians. I think that's an excellent starting point. So we'll run her over to here. It's quite a long move, but she's in cover, and there we go. We've already spotted some enemies. So we didn't, in the end, we didn't give Mark the blue screen round. Actually, no, blue screen rounds wouldn't be a good way of. Oh, there'd be a good way of opening fire of opening up on the Spectre. But ideally, we want to get Cheesewheel into position to hit the Andromedan with some sort of with shredding. So let's move forwards over there and see what we can do. So Cheesewheel, we want you to move to. Basically get up and a bit closer. So here, she's still going to be out of range of them. If we're lucky, they'll move towards us and move towards these civilians, and then we can deal with them. Oh look, there's a picture of Mike on the end of that building there. That's not something I want to see on a full stomach. Right, let's charge Cheesewheel up because she's still going to be in cover here, and she'll have, as I say, if we're lucky, they'll move towards us and we'll be able to hit them with something effective.